Where's your sound, bro? Faz, I can't hear shit.
Now you can hear me. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Sorry. I had to refresh and reset my cookies and search history, man. You know them ones there. So I need to go
Embarrassing.
my settings.
So embarrassing.
Remove it. The factory reset, man. Factory reset.
You've been accepting cookies. Have you been checking our league position or what?
Yeah, man. I've been checking our league position and it sent me. To be fair, checking our league position has actually caused me more problems and more stress than I needed, bro. I'll be deadly honest. More
Bro,
problems and more stress than I needed. Um, but listen, we were supposed to go live with Northside, but unfortunately, he's not available. So it's me and Football Power Hour tonight, and Football Power Hour has got to go soon.
yeah.
But we're here, man. We're here. One for Amorim, man. Tell
At
me.
least, if if Northside is not available, you can make a quick sub.
Bro,
I'm wondering what has happened. What has Jack Fletcher done, bro?
nothing.
What has Morehouse done to Amorim to not even get like just a few minutes, 10 minutes?
Nothing.
Donny van de Beek. I used to feel sorry for him, but bro, I also felt so sad for Cheeto.
Why are you feeling sorry for Cheeto?
What kind of debut is that? What's the manager thinking by putting you in for 3 minutes?
It's better than what Casemiro got.
What do you mean better than what Casemiro got?
It's better than what Casemiro got. Let's be honest.
Casemiro played a full game, bro.
No, as in the other day, Leicester game.
Okay. You mean
Yeah, Leicester game. Yeah, Leicester game.
Still, but it's just like Faz, like they said, he did 1 week internship.
But you can't tell me guaranteed that he
listen. They said that Amorim did a 1 week internship under Jose Mourinho. I'm starting to think that 1 week was not enough, bro.
What did he do in that 1 week?
Clearly not learn about substitutions. I don't know.
I think he was making coffees and teas, bro.
He was photocopying papers. The tactics.
I think he was wiping the whiteboard. So basically, he went to the whiteboard and he saw Mourinho's tactics, and he just took a photographic memory of it, and then he wiped it.
Nah, man.
Or maybe when Mourinho was doing his tactics, Mourinho had gone to the toilet, and maybe Amorim's moved one of the magnets from here to there, and Mourinho's done that in a game.
Yeah.
That's what people do in university, by the way. They like copy other people's work. They just change.
Modify just one thing.
They just put the full stop in the stop and the comma.
We underlap instead of overlap.
Overlap. Yeah.
No. On a serious note, though, are you down?
These mistakes are so bad. It's so inexcusable. Not making subs, being stubborn. Just the management of the squad. It's really poor. It's really poor. And you can't deny it, and you can't overlook it. Yeah. You can't not call it out. You can't. We can't be hypocrites like the things we did with Eric, and now we're doing differently with him. It's very weird. I don't understand how a football manager can make such amateur novice mistakes, and not even novice. But I'm just in two minds, bro. Yeah. I'm in two minds.
Where's your first mind at? Walk us through the state of like how what's the dilemma in your brain?
One, I don't understand how he sticks to his system, but he's not been able to teach the players anything. He's not been able to teach the players anything new. None of the players have actually improved in any aspect of their game. Bar Harry Maguire, you could say, but he was always able to play back free.
Well, like our transitions are not as quick as they usually were under Eric Ten Hag. So I don't think you are actually being accurate by saying he's not teaching them anything.
What's evident really? The chances are there. It seemed like we had chances under Eric. Remember,
Sure, yeah,
we did.
we're
It's not
high
like we
with
didn't.
that.
We had
Yeah.
chances against when we played them other teams under Eric. I think lack of quality in the squad has a big impact. But what quality do Bournemouth have? What quality do Everton have? Brentford have? Brighton have? Do you know what I'm saying? We can always go around in circles and say, what quality do these other teams have?
Okay, I hear that.
The squad that we have shouldn't be performing or shouldn't be losing like such. They should not be.
They're turds, bro. There's no other way to put it. They are turds.
Yeah, but they can't be worse than, you can't tell me some of the Bournemouth players you would have taken before some like Mazarawi came in, for example, or Dogo came in.
Sure. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying on paper.
You couldn't have told me when we were talking about Ruben Amorim coming to Manchester United, nobody said, oh, let's go get David Moyes.
No.
What if Ruben Amorim was the manager of Liverpool and Arne Slot was the manager of Manchester United? Hypothetical, but do you think Ruben Amorim is top of the league with Liverpool?
Well, question is, do I think Arne Slot will be doing better? That's like that's the one that I want to focus on, right?
Right.
And I think there's something systematically that's just messed up with these players. The mentality is not there. When I say that turds, Faz, I mean literal turds, bro. Like mentality wise, these guys come short, and it's time to like learn something new and apply yourself. They just take forever. They crumble under pressure. They're not cut for Manchester United wise, mentality wise. Maybe talent wise, some of them could be okay. Some of them could be all right. But no.
How did they manage to do that under Rude in the short games that Rude had?
No, under Rude, that was a honeymoon. Come on, man.
So why did we not have an initial honeymoon period with Ruben?
Why we didn't have a? He's the first manager to not have a honeymoon. I'm noticing. You know what I mean? I mean, I think like the new manager bounce comes in different forms, right? You remember with Eric Ten Hag, didn't he lose his first 2 games?
Yeah.
So like, so he doesn't necessarily start with a honeymoon, right? But then after that Liverpool game, things kind of changed. There was that new manager bounce. So it doesn't always come in just like first game, you see like a huge manager bounce. That
the
always
sad reality is if Ruben does win a cup competition, which he has to stay in his job, he's no different to Eric Ten Hag. He's literally no different. And actually, technically worse.
Yeah. Statistically, yes.
Yeah, statistically worse. Goal scoring. You don't even have to look at league position. Forget the league position. Goal scoring, goals conceded, just overall
goal difference.
Yeah. League position, then you can look at. But in general, the basic stats is worse than Eric's first season. I don't know how much of a specialist manager he is. But I look at it like this. Nobody saw it or was able to call it when he was signing for Man United. Nobody did. I was also just as excited when he beat Man City and thought, you know what, I was doing the Ruben Amorim dance. Remember, me and you was doing the Ruben Amorim dance, bro.
Yeah.
We thought this would be the turning point. We thought this was finally the moment where we can start, looking forward to big games and dispatching teams. But every time he looked like he can turn the ship around or we can create a momentum is every time when we regressed and went backwards. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it, but a lot of it is not on him, though. The team.
I think a lot of it is.
No, the team weakened fast from like the beginning of the season till now. We have a weaker team, just on paper,
based on his decisions.
You can't say solely on his decisions. There's more on the system that Ineos has created.
I'm trying to give him the grace that he didn't want to work with Anthony and Rashford. Even if they stayed, could Anthony and Rashford win you that game yesterday?
I think Rashford would have had an impact. Yeah, maybe. It's a Spurs team that's tired. He's a pace merchant. They play a high line. You have Casemiro and Bruno who could potentially look for him, and Maguire with a long pass.
Yeah.
Rashford would have possibly had an impact.
But how long have we seen Marcus Rashford play for Man United and we've called for his head?
A lot of times, bro. A lot of times. A lot of times. And this is the thing. I'm not saying by any means I'm believing in Rashford. I'm just saying that game in particular, the Spurs game, was suited for Marcus Rashford type player, just by virtue of the high line that Ange plays, right? But for me, I think it's more about the fact that we weakened from where we were at the beginning of the season. 3 players coming out and 1 coming in. Right now,
He decided to keep
when we
Camacho.
talk about Dorgu, who's Dorgu? Who is he replacing? Not Rashford.
Malacia.
Malacia. He's the Malacia replacement. So where's the Anthony replacement? Where's the Rashford replacement?
Manager was okay for them to go. Like he said, he would rather play.
Where's the Luke Shaw replacement?
He would rather play his goalkeeping coaching staff than Marcus Rashford. That's how sick he was.
Because he was trying to emphasize the point, bro, that listen, Marcus and I are done in the most polite way. Right?
Someone said, "Fast, sorry, bro, you are a flip-flop. Last night you said players can play 90 minutes. Today you said they can't. Don't be Rance's wife. Big up." The thing is, players can play 90 minutes because you can't sub everyone off. You can only make how many subs, bro? 5.
Yeah.
You can't sub 11 players. So yeah, players do have to play 90 minutes. Some of the players do look like they were knackered. And yeah, he should have sub some of the players. But bro, when you're playing for Manchester United in the Premier League, if you can't play 90 minutes, bro, I don't know what you're doing. Do players not train for 90 minutes or do they train for 60 minutes? I didn't know that was a thing. I might be new to this. Except for goalkeeper, isn't every single outfield player supposed to be fit enough to play 90 minutes?
100%.
So what are we doing? And what? Now we're going to complain about intensity. I get some players were probably outrun and they were probably, during a game, they take tackles, they take pain and whatever, and they start slowing down. And I get all that. All that. But, we're picking at fine little things here. Proper small little things. He should have taken Rasmus off. Rasmus, your guy. That's your guy, bro. Talk about Rasmus, bro.
Hey, man, I got to give you my apologies and say, listen, Rasmus Hojlund, I've been trying to believe in this project, but fam, I'm sorry. I can leave Rasmus in bed with my girl, naked, and my girl tells me nothing happened, and I'd believe her. Rasmus can't score, bro. Rasmus, I don't know, man. I've been wanting so hard. I've been a believer. I'm trying to be an optimist and see potential where things can go. But this guy is every game devoiding me of confidence. It's literally subtracting the belief that I've had on him. Like how like you can see right now in that game that the most confident player on the pitch was Xerxes. That as an attacker, if you're playing with somebody, it should give you some confidence that, listen, it's going to be okay. Hojlund, you give him a ball, bro, and he's one-on-one right there, like it's an acute angle, and he just decides to shoot. That's the moment you do the fake shot. That's the moment you just try and do something, just,
something creative.
He may have like power on the left foot, but bro, he's just like too, I don't even know the word, bro. He's shit. A lot of aspects of his game are shit. You need creativity. You need calmness. You need some kind of composure that he just doesn't seem to have right now. Maybe that could just be an effect of like a consequence of like, the worst patch of his life. But still, bro, Xerxes should give you confidence by how he's handling the ball. You're supposed to just feel like,
my man says he's not a clear 9. He's really shooting himself in the foot, bro. He's properly giving me reasons of concern. Like the misprofiling is bad, bro. Really bad.
Yeah.
Really bad. Ineos signed Xerxes for him. He ain't signed Xerxes, Ineos signed him. So it's a credit to Ineos for finding a player so good that is, in essence, the best player in the team. Really and truly, right now, he's our best player in the team, and Amad Diallo. That's it.
Yeah.
That is it. Garnacho, again, your guy. What's his market value now? He's skying, he's shooting the ball above the bar that close, which is harder to do.
You know what was going on in his mind, bro? He overcompensated for the shot that he underhit. So
That
he
was
just
before the shot that he sorry, that the
so,
shot that he skied over was
so,
first.
no. So wait, the shot that he skied over was first. I thought that was second.
Yes.
No. Wait, you sure that was first?
I'm sure. Unless I'm getting it massively mistaken.
No,
But the shot at the keeper,
yeah.
it was after.
The finesse shot that he took, that Vicario like.
Oh no. Okay, yeah. So
he was compensating for
Vicario
that.
made a save. Yeah.
Vicario made a save, and he literally in his mind said, "If I had just hit it a little harder." And that's not an excuse, but because he had the best chance of the game, he should have stepped up, bro.
He had two of the best chances of the game. Two.
Yeah, these guys are. I know that it was gonna get worse. I know that it's gonna get ugly before it gets pretty again. But bro, this is tough times that we're living in right now. Yeah. And honestly, it's a lot of this. Like if Ruben had just free the kids, Ruben, free the kids. The thing I've been saying this, not to sound like a broken record, bro. That like, when you put a young kid on the pitch, the opposition doesn't know what to expect from him.
Yeah, I get it.
Those guys are fearless.
You bully them off the ball, though.
Those guys actually want to want to make a name for themselves. They remember all the great debuts that we've had. Like if you give me 20 minutes and I'm a young attacking midfield, even Cheeto should have gotten 20 minutes. Morehouse should have gotten at least 20 minutes. Throw something, because like that's when you actually give yourself a chance to try and win. Right now, you could make the argument that Ange Postecoglou wanted to win that game technically more than Ruben was trying to win, just based on the fact. Big up Northside. Just basing it on that. Fact, big up my broski. So like you can just tell like Ruben Amorim was not as ambitious tactically as Ange Postecoglou. Why? Just try something, fam. When things are not working, Rasmus Hojlund has been MIA all game.
All season. Let's be honest, man. Marmoush came in January and he's got more goals than Hojlund.
Man. That's on Ruben, though.
I remember when Man United fans said getting Osimhen or Ivan Toney is going to withhold Rasmus Hojlund's growth. Let me remind you lot, man. You lot believe in the process, Start before the season kicked off. I said him and Xerxes together do not get 20 GA, not even goals, GA. Together. These guys, bro, they can't even head the ball. Even Xerxes, bro, he ain't the best in the air. Let's be honest, as good as he is on the floor, he ain't the best in the air. Do you know what I'm saying?
Lee's got a message for you. Yo, he can hear you.
Faz, real talk here, very quickly. Sorry to interrupt your show. There's like live as well, yeah? Right, and I'm with Spanish Dave. Yeah, El Davido in that, yeah? Right, we're both together.
Tell him, why doesn't he call me?
Right, but real talk here. My chat are asking questions, yeah? Right? As two guys that have grown up in the UK, that are from different backgrounds, from English or British or whatever you want to call it, right? Dave feels like he's Spanish, even though he's Greek Cypriot Spanish and was born in the UK, right? So I wanted to ask you guys, because my chat, I don't know, they're a bit off key tonight, I can't lie, right? So I wanted to ask North, hence why I called him, yeah, as a guy that was born in the UK, Cabo Verde, Angola, Portugalia, yeah? And I wanted to ask, now I know Faz is there, and it's his show, and it'll take 2 minutes and I'm out, so I don't want to ruin the show, guys, right? Where do you guys feel you are from? Yeah, as guys that have got different heritage, but were born in a certain different country. Where do you feel you're from?
Very easy for me. Shall I go? Lee, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and proud, brother.
Yeah, any country I have been to, I'm that citizen. Because when I go to that country, I take over. I take over.
Nationality fluid. We got another one.
There is no country. Why do you think I named Planet Faz, bro? It's not Planet Faz.
Planet.
Listen. When I went to Switzerland, I was Swiss. When I went to Jamaica, I was Jamaican. Yeah, God used to be God Save the Queen. Now it's God Save the King. You know what I'm saying? It was God Save the Queen. Now it's God Save the King. Yeah. Big up to you know, Brexit. So when I went Turkey, I was Turkish.
Brexit. We passed the Brexit line at the airport today,
Yeah, bro. Bro, yeah.
What am I?
What do you think you're?
Yeah, what about North? What did you say?
This joker, bro. Where do you think you're from, North? Because you're Cabo Verde, Angolan, Portuguese. Yeah, born in UK. Yeah, born in England. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think you are? Because this chat's a good chat.
I'm African Portuguese. That's my heritage. That's my lineage. That's what I am.
Exactly, people. You see, we saw it right there. Thank you very much. Listen, I don't want to ruin the show anymore. Yeah, thank you.
Bro, how long do you have to stay in a country for you to say that you are part of that, like you are from there? Because in that case, we are, unless you're born in Britain, you know what I'm saying? Even people who are born in Britain, they sometimes have more connection to back home. It's like Americans, they say, I'm African American, but ask them what village they're from, they got no clue. They got no clue. They don't know if they're from Kampala.
I've heard Lee say he feels like he's Spanish sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going left now.
No, I'm being deadly serious, bro. Ask any African American what village they're from, and they tell you.
I love. He's good.
I'm saying, I've been honest here. That's why any country I touch, I get straight in. I mix with them. You know, I learn the language as quickly as I can, and simple. You know what I'm saying? Simple.
Okay.
Simple.
So
It is what it is, man. There's people out here that are non-binary, innit? So you can say you're from you whatever you want to be, innit?
Bro, why can you not? I don't understand. Bro, I do not. I never understand, why you cannot be mixed with other cultures, like engage yourself in other cultures. You know what I'm saying? If I go China and the Chinese people like me and I start speaking Chinese and, you know, get involved with them, you shouldn't, you know, this is why you have people whose cultures don't mix. You need to be open with open arms, man. Welcome everyone into your culture. That's how your culture will spread. That's how love will spread. And that's how you diminish racism, bro. Because racism and all of these things happen, not just white and black, but it happens brown on brown, you know, brown and black and all of these things. The only way you get past it is by embracing everyone. Everyone got to embrace everyone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Fila da puta when I go to Portugal. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. All the same. You have to mix, man. Obrigado. Brazilian funk music, you know, Paradulu Bailao, all of this. I'm multicultural, man. I'm telling you, I'm everywhere. I'm here, there, everywhere.
Cultured.
Yeah, bro. You have to get involved. Yeah, big up Rance in the chat.
Big up to Rance, man.
Yeah, big up Rance in the chat, man. You have to get involved, bro. You have to get involved.
So North, what's your which part of you what's your heritage? Explain it again. You said,
my mom is Portuguese and Angolan, and my dad's from Cape Verde.
Oh, that's what's up.
Do you know I actually did a DNA heritage test?
Yeah.
I actually did it.
What's
I'm 2% Chinese. Why are you laughing? No wonder. You know, China.
I can see it.
Yeah, you can see it because I've got mad IQ, bro. Hey. Bro, what, bro? Chinese people, have got crazy IQ, bro. Crazy IQ. No wonder I'm so smart. Bro, I'm being really serious, you know.
Okay, all right. What about the other 98%? What is it?
Then comes my cooking skills. You know, all of the other skills I have. All the other skills I have. You know what I'm saying? Bros, the countries with the most highest IQ is South Korea, Japan, Hong Kong, China. You know, these countries. And I'm 2% Chinese.
No, Faz. I think you got other things from the Chinese, not the cooking, bro. But
No, not the cooking, the IQ.
not the IQ. That's
IQ.
not what you got.
Yeah, the IQ, the quick sharpness. I got the sharpness from the China. I got my cooking from Bangladesh. You know what I'm saying? I got different things. I got my
Is that your family background? Yeah, Bangladesh.
Yeah. But you see, my dad, when before I was born, he traveled the world. He was like Christopher Columbus. My man traveled the world, bro. He's been Dubai, this, that. He's been all over the world, my dad.
Was he colonizing? Bro,
my dad's been to like.
like Columbus. We're putting on the Bangladesh flag in the Caribbean. Yo, we're here. You know
yeah, but when I was young, my dad was a hero in my eyes. Like he was traveling the world because on business. But when I grew up, I realized he was traveling the world because he was running from his ops and he had debt.
He must be part Angolan then.
Bro, the guy was not running because he was traveling. He was traveling to run, to hide from the feds.
I hear.
Not get arrested.
You know,
My dad had 3 passports. My dad had like 3 or 4 passports, bro. This guy's.
Oh, wow.
Anyways, that's how I learned to be multicultural.
Your dad, right now. You know what I mean? Hopefully everything's calm with him right now. You know what I mean? Because
he's all right now. He you know. After
he's
10
right
years,
now, behind him.
He's past him, you know. After certain time, you can't catch them, bro. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. So that's how I learned, innit? My dad always taught me, to be fair, you know, when I was young, be multicultural, man. Be multicultural. And you know the good thing as well, yeah. When I get to different countries, they don't recognize who I am. You can never look at me and say I'm Bengali, bro. This is a hidden talent of mine.
You could say you're Mexican, you know,
bro. Por favor, ¿cómo estás? No hable inglés, señora. Muy bien, me gusta. Ándele. Bro, I can get about.
The Mexican thing, that's a stretch. I can't.
Bro, I can get about. I can get about. I'm telling you. I might fuck around, be Sri Lankan. Bro, you can't tell me like me and Botswana, we could get away with saying we're cousins. Yeah, my guy here, we could get away with saying we're cousins, bro. When my hair grows and I get braids, me and you could be cousins. I'm telling you, bro.
No. If you got braids, you'll be looking like a Bangladeshi Sean Paul.
Right, actually.
Go.
You get me? Wait, since I got the braids in, they ain't calling me Virgil van Dijk anymore. No more Virgil van Dijk, bro. You know what I mean? Bro. That era's done now. That's done now.
Bro, it's the cosmetics. I can cosmetic my way through many things, man. I'm telling you, man. You could say I'm Middle Eastern, you know, whatever I want to be. But anyways, let's circle back to the football, man. North side, man. Chat to me, man. 7 points. 7 points, isn't it? Behind Liverpool. Good times for some people, eh? Good times for some people. Getting close. What if Liverpool slip up? They got Man City next. Is it Man City? No, they got Villa next. Sorry, they got Villa next. Bro, the race is really on. Do you believe?
Of course I don't believe, man. Come on, man. For this, of course I don't believe, bro. Believe in what, man?
Bro, believe in it.
Believe
in your team. Believe in your squad.
Nah.
This is the season where you could do it, bro. You could do it. Jorginho, Ethan Nawari, Odegaard, Declan Rice, bro. Believe them, innit?
This guy must think this is AFTV. Nah, bro. We ain't doing nothing. I believe when I see it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Do you know how many times I've been sold a dream? Nah, bro. That at the end of the day, listen, Vicar Moreno, listen, props to him. He came on, he had a job to do, he did his job. I ain't gonna take it away from him.
He did it very well.
Yeah. No, he did his job. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that away from him. He ain't a striker, and he took both of his opportunities well.
How many goals has he scored for you in the Prem so far?
That's 2 goals. That's it.
Oh, has he scored in the other 2? He's got 4 goals altogether, but the other 2 are in other competitions, isn't it? So, has he scored? No, he scored 3. How many goals has he scored in the Prem? 3. 4. He's
Why
got
is it
4
going-
goals in the Prem.
Why keeps doing that? All right, cool. It's gone back to my normal mic. I don't know. It was catching the mic from my camera. Apologies. But yeah, bro, it's irrelevant. Is he going to score on a consistent basis? No, he's not, bro. I see some of these guys calling him Mikel Messi and MM9 and all of that. You already know this fan base gets way too excited.
Yeah,
He ain't going to be doing nothing, bro. What's funny is, they were crying about Chobby Obi Martins going to Man United and saying, oh, we should have kept him. And now all of a sudden they're trying to be extra smart with it, talking about, Mikel Moreno, he's going to play as a striker now and this and that. But they were crying about the youngsters that, we're not given the chance. There's another one called Anus. You know what I mean? There's another one called Anus. You know what I mean? Your defense is in trouble. Anus is in the room. Some young they were trying to gas up and say before the game, that we should be playing them up front. But listen, ultimately, bro, you already know, man. Even if we didn't have all the injuries, let's be real, the team is not strengthened in the way it needed to be strengthened. And this is why everyone was calling out for a striker in Jan. The funny thing is, when I was calling for a striker 2 years ago, just back the squad. Why are you being negative? You know what I mean? And now they're calling for Anus. Crazy name. I can't even lie, man.
I don't know about this Anus kid, but we'll be looking out for him. Gentlemen, I gotta bounce, yeah?
Yeah, big up, Football Power Out, man. Make sure you check out his
big
channel. Make sure you subscribe to him. His channel's linked in the title, man. Appreciate you for joining, bro. Love.
Sure. Lovely meeting you, North.
Big up, my bro. Big up, bro.
Yeah, take it easy.
Yeah, bro. So they're gassing up Anus, but at the end of the day, they don't know how good this guy is.
But is Arteta playing like 4D chess? Because in the league, I don't know the last time you lost in the league. Was it to Newcastle that you lost in the league? The last time, your last loss in the league.
We lost,
and then you lost to Newcastle again in the cup run.
Yeah. We drew against Villa.
No, all of them draws. I think your last loss was Newcastle.
If
If I've got my things correct, I think your last loss was Newcastle 1-0 in November. November, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I don't know why I remember more Arsenal stuff than Man United, but it tells you everything you need to know. Isn't it 4D chess that he's got himself out of this Carabao Cup? It's light, minor, don't need it. Liverpool,
of course we need it. What do you mean don't need it?
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of chasing Liverpool, you have a better fixture list now to go at Liverpool, really, because you're there in the mix. 7 points is not a lot. 7 points is a lot. It's a gray area, If it was 6 points, it'd be a little bit cuter, but 7 points is still, it leaves you 3 games, not 2, 3 games. Liverpool have to mess up, in essence, 3 games. And in those 3 games, obviously, you'll have to catch up to them. The 3 games Liverpool could possibly drop points, huge points, is actually in the next 3 fixtures. Aston Villa, City, and Newcastle, all very, very tough games. Then they've got Everton at their ground, again, a very tough game. They've got Newcastle in the cup run, we'll ignore that. And then they've got a little bit easier run with West Ham, Leicester, Tottenham. And then at the end, I think by that point, by the time you guys play Liverpool in Anfield, I think it'll be crunch time. I predict you'll probably be 3 points behind Liverpool at that point. By the time it's April, May, is it when you play them? And I think it'll come down to that game, Liverpool Arsenal. If you can beat them that game, and you go toe to toe with Liverpool on points. The rest is Brighton and Crystal Palace. See what happens.
You're making it sound like it's just a walk in the park. Bro, let's be real, yeah? Let's be real. We've been inconsistent this season, man. And to be fair, bro, we didn't play that well against Leicester, bro. We've been very inconsistent. Let's keep it real. We have no one off the bench to affect games. Man, I'm talking about Mikel Moreno. He's not going to be scoring goals every game. He even said after the game he's not a striker and he doesn't expect to play as a striker going forward. He wasn't good enough. Apart from him, bro, Sterling was woeful. Trossard was rubbish. Partey was poor on the day. Odegaard has been rubbish. He's been poor. There's so many inconsistencies, bro. We're just papering over the cracks. We've got a bench that can't affect the game. We're bringing off, okay, Moreno scored, but he's not an attacker, so he's not going to consistently score. Jorginho is bin past it. Calafiori ain't good enough. It can get cooked defensively. Kieran Tierney as well coming off the bench, bro. This guy's been frozen at the team. He doesn't even like the manager. When you look at the rest of that bench, bro, there's no one else. There's no one to affect the game like that. Like when you need a goal, there's no one that's going to consistently go onto the pitch and consistently get us goals, bro. And the way that we're playing football isn't great. So I don't see us winning anything, bro. The win to me just papers over the cracks. We've been inconsistent this season, dropping points to Newcastle, dropping points to Bournemouth, dropping points against Fulham, dropping points against Brighton. Do you know what I mean? So we've been inconsistent. You can't bank on this team. We've been inconsistent all season. People talk about injuries.
Yeah, but Liverpool have also dropped points, my brother. Come on now. Liverpool dropped points against Forest. They dropped points against Everton in the league. They dropped points against us. Do you know what I'm saying? And we're shocking.
Yeah, but they're more consistent than us, bro. And at the same time, they've got players that know how to get over the line. We still got a bag of players that don't know how to get over the line. A manager that has never got over the line. Do you know what I mean? They got a manager that's won a league before. You know what I mean?
You say they're more consistent. They've had one loss and you've had two. They've had two less draws than you. I think the draws is where the kind of shit comes down to, really and truly. But they've had one loss. You've had basically two. That's it. It's not really that much of a difference, though.
Bro, we've got a number 10 here that is not performing, bro. Like, I'll be real with you, fans. We've got a number 10 here that is not performing, bro, and he hasn't been performing for a long time. The left side of our attack is absolutely atrocious, bro. And then we've got Partey and Rice. That when Partey's playing well, cool, but between them, sometimes Declan Rice at times is not playing that great. Trossard through the middle, just consistently on a consistent basis, isn't good enough. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Ethan was, for me, man of the match against Leicester. Once again, the young kid, he's performing really well. Lewis Miles Skelly's performing well as well. But we're banking on youngsters, bro. With youngsters, is going to come inconsistencies, isn't it? That's just how it goes with youngsters. You're going to get inconsistent form. So we're banking on youngsters to bail us out, that inconsistent, and a DM that's not a striker to play striker to get us the goals. Come on, bro. How do you think it's gonna end?
Big up Lee for the raid as well. Appreciate you, Lee. I don't know what the hell he said to the chat, man. I don't know why the chat is saying today I feel gay. I mean, listen. Gay means happy, innit, in Shakespeare. So if I'm very gay today, so it's okay. Okay, no problem. Big up to Lee Gunner. You know what I'm saying? Considering all of these things that you're crying about, in essence, or you're upset about, how's your team only had one more loss than Liverpool, bro? You know, I am going to hold you accountable for calling this manager out, because
not really, because if you have too many draws, that's worse than having a loss and then a couple of wins. It works against you, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like, we should be in the position Liverpool are in with the amount of money we spent and the time under this project and process. But we're underachieving. You know what I mean? They're the ones that were in a team that started the season that people were saying they're going to take time to rebuild. You know what I mean? He needs his players, their squad. A lot of Arsenal fans were saying their squad ain't as good as Arsenal's. So listen, the pressure's on Arsenal, bro, because we have to deliver this season. If not, the manager has to go. I really wanted him gone 3-4 years ago. I never wanted him here. So we're the ones that got the pressure, bro. It's not about, how are we behind Liverpool? How are we behind Liverpool in general, bro?
No, the pressure is on because he's been here longer. Arne's not. So yeah, by default, how can a manager just
underachieving, bro? Regardless,
how can a manager just come from nowhere, literally, with no disrespect, but come from Eredivisie and come here and win the league on his first season? Like, what kind of maverick is he? What kind of crazy manager is he?
No, but they told us there's no better manager out there. There's no one better than Arteta, bro.
So you cannot tell me, you can't tell me he's not a decent enough manager to manage a Liverpool squad like the way he has and consistently deliver, not just in Champions League, not just in Premier League, in Champions League, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He's out the cup now, sure, but he's still shown that if you manage your squad correctly, you don't actually have to overcomplicate this tactical nonsense. He's not done anything mad in terms of tactics. He just manages the squad very, very well. And nobody questions what he says in the presses. Nobody says what he says about the players, fallout, training, tactics, nothing. Simple, obviously, because he's winning and he's top of the league. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. That is all that matters. The pressure's on Arteta now because he is so far in, so much money in, so many players out, and he's still knocking at the door. My thing is, if I was an Arsenal fan and you were Arteta out, and let's say I was Arteta out, if I was an Arsenal fan, who is Who is the next guy to be able to just edge you over the line instead of taking you backwards? Because right now, you just need that 7-point gap, bro. You're not far off.
Bro, for me, if you get Simeone, we can play free at the back. We got the players to play his formation. Do you know what I'm saying? And if Simeone was given the backing that Arteta was given, which I don't rate my board, but they did give him 800 M's.
Yeah.
So you should be able to achieve. You know what I mean? You should be able to get over the line with that.
Yeah.
This team, we're at a problem, that a lot of our best players are down to the last 2 years of their contracts. Saliba, Gabriel, Saka. Do you know what I'm saying? At least one of them may leave, bro, because we're not getting over the line. So we should have got rid of this manager last season and got in a manager like that and give him the funds to go out there, because Arteta had the money to go get a striker. We paid.
That's where you went wrong.
We paid about 60 M's, 65 M's, to get in Calafiori and Miko Moreno. Then after we got them in January, we bid 40 M's, around 40 M's to go and get Cunha. If he didn't buy those two players, Calafiori, that's not better than Lewis Skelly, and Moreno, that's not better than Partey or Rice, and then put that 40 M's that you were bidding for Cunha, that would have triggered the release clause for Gyökeres, because 100 million euros, what's that, 90 million pounds? Around that? You would have had the money there, the funds there. Like a proper manager would have already put the funds there, bro, and got the proper striker. But the problem is at Arsenal, it's not just a problem about striker. When I tell you, what's our best left winger, bro? What's our best left winger at Arsenal?
Trossard.
You think he's been balling up this season?
No.
Exactly.
No, that's a player I like. That's a player I rate in Arsenal. I think that he's a very good player, but he's not been balling out now.
So I'm saying, who's the competition for Odegaard? Because when Odegaard was injured, Ethan wasn't played.
No.
Exactly. Yeah. So then he should have got a number 10 that he does trust to take over when Odegaard, because Odegaard's been stinking out for the last 4 or 5 games, bro.
And to think the kind of contrast from left to right now, Nawari and Sterling, it's mad.
Who's our centre back that comes in and can do a job if Saliba Gabriel gets injured? Because we tried Timber there, we tried Timber there. Both of them stinky, bro. Both of them atrocious. This is how thin the squad is. And then you look at the bench, we just got bare defenders, bro. This manager has built a bench here that can hold on to a lead, not claw a lead. And
Tomiyasu's been out anyway, so Tomiyasu's done, innit? He's just class. So
it's done out here. That's the thing. We've got a bench here. We got a bench that if we're winning, let's say we're winning 2-0 or whatever, we got a bench that, okay, bring on Moreno, you know what I mean? He'll try to put a leg about. We've got Jorginho that will just drop in deep, try to protect the back line. We've got Calafiori, that's a defender. We've just got a bunch of defenders on the bench. Like the player off the bench here, before all these injuries that would bring off the bench to impact the game in the attacking sense, was Ethan. But now we're forced to play him in the starting 11. So who's going to affect it? Moreno came on and did a job. Come on, man. We've seen players go through purple patches. Like, he did well, but this is the same thing when they told me that Nketiah in the room because he scored against Chelsea. And then what did he do for 10 games to get top 4 against Tottenham? Tottenham got top 4 because he was inconsistent in the last 10 games of the season, 2-3 seasons ago. Yeah, I mean, it's the same nonsense when we're playing Trossard through the middle when we got him in January. And he played all right, but ultimately, he's not a clinical goal scorer.
You're very fortunate for Ethan and Lewis, man. Lewis Kelly. Very, very fortunate that these young players are managing to perform at this high level in the Premier League as well. Very, very fortunate. You're having the moment that we had with Kobe Mino, do you know what I'm saying? And it was just a huge help, basically help. Your Saka being out has been a massive, massive problem. You can say, oh, the board got Sterling in, you know, at least as body, but what impact does he make? He's actually, I'm so sorry, but he's such a detriment to Arsenal. He's a net negative. He doesn't add any value, man. Nothing. He's not had no
guy, if Arteta's such a tactician and he's so good at in-game management, why do you bring on Moreno as a striker against Man United in the cup and Newcastle in the cup when we're about to exit both cups this season and we need to win a trophy? He's only doing it because it's last ditch. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, I got nothing else. You know what I mean? You might as well. Like, I question his intention with some of these players because Ethan, when Odegaard was injured, you don't want to play Ethan in the 10. He played Moreno, that's a 10. That's a CDM in the 10. He played Trossard in the 10. Then he played Ethan in the 10 because the fans were calling for it. So you didn't do that because you saw the ability that we saw. You did it because you were under pressure to play Ethan in the 10 because your last 2 experiments in that position didn't work.
Mm.
It's the same thing with Lewis Skelly, bro. He was playing Calafiori. You know when Calafiori scored against Man City? As soon as he got injured, then he wanted to play Lewis Skelly. But we could see that Lewis Skelly and Ethan in the cups, they were balling out. They were outperforming veterans, bro, on 3-4 times their wages. This is why I know that Mikel Moreno coming off the bench, that's a last ditch thing. If he had like Havertz available at least, and he brought in Mikel Moreno, I'd be like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? He sees something in the player. The player even said he didn't expect to be played as striker.
Yeah.
So
Let me read some of the chats. Slot went to the Conference League final against Mourinho. Arne Slot plays the media. He's playing simple football with control. He, like I said, it's not complicated anything at all. And his football isn't ugly. His football isn't this boring football. Liverpool football is actually very much entertaining. You know, if you want to be simple, if you want to call it as it is. Arne Slot has common sense. He knows how to identify his best players, and he isn't so stubborn about his style. He'll bench his best players, no problem. Big up Omar for the super chat. Thank you. Says, honestly, Faz, you look genuinely like my long lost uncle named Faz Barry. Keep up the work rate and big up to you on offside. No way you've got an uncle called that name as well. That
you found him, man. You found him. Yo, pick up the phone, man.
I mean, you know, off the books. Off the books, man. I bet Mikel Moreno, I bet we will see Mikel Moreno in the 9 next season. Arteta only chose to play Nawari when Odegaard was fit again. Let me see what else is there. Arsenal fans need to back Sterling. Ooh, I don't know if Sterling should never play for Arsenal again. How many games has it been since he's had a contribution? 10 Premier League games?
I can't remember the last.
I think it's 16 Prem games, but I think 6 games he was on the bench, no contribution. So if you exclude them, I think it's 10 or 11 games, if I'm not mistaken. I think very, very, very diabolical signing. It doesn't make sense why you would get a player like Raheem Sterling in a season where you could possibly try and push as hard as you can to win the league.
What did he do? What did he do against Preston North End? What did he do against Bolton? If you can't affect the game against them teams, I'm sorry, bro.
And he's picked up more yellow cards than goals or assists so far. If I'm not mistaken, he's got more yellow cards than goals or assists.
But my fan base deserve this, though. These Finnish that they deserve this, yeah? You, man, were the one twerking about Havertz. Once you accepted Havertz, you open up the gates, bro, for all of this stuff.
He did okay against Bolton, and he got a goal and an assist against Bolton. But yeah, if that's the level we're talking, and Bolton are in what, League One? Is it League One Championship? I don't know. That speaks volumes.
Manager, bro. Like I said, I like Inzaghi. I take Simeone. Like Simeone has been at Atleti, where he's not the richest, not the poorest. He's going up against 2 giants, Barcelona and Real Madrid. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a circumstance he's not had before. Give him 800M, see what he does. Because I bet you he wins us at least the Premier League. I've always said this, Faz, yeah? People say, yo, Arsenal are nobodies in Europe, yeah? And I agree. But we're not nobodies in the Prem. We got Prem heritage. We got Prem heritage. So do something in the Prem then.
Yeah. I hear it. This season was the best season for you to do anything. I'll be honest, and it shows the lack of ambition from Kroenkes, because they've decided not to go and get a striker in January. If they were really ambitious, they would. You know, it's just it's frustrating from a neutral perspective. If I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be fuming that my team can actually have a clear go at the league, and we're putting it away by getting in Sterling instead of a striker, a proper striker. They're just throwing the cash at it to show some. You know, if Arsenal went and pulled out a striker from the, you know, mad pits of the window, Ivan Toney or Osimhen or Gyökeres, or just broke the bank for a striker and still didn't win the league, you could commend your team. You know, they had a go. They threw everything into it. You could say, you know what? We went for it, man. F it. We threw everything at it. We fell a little bit short because we probably didn't build the squad as good as we could have. But we tried in January. We said, let's have a go, man. Let's have a go. There will be games.
For the last 2 seasons, there's been striker options that don't break the bank. Yeah? Those would have been 40 M's. Santiago Jimenez, I think he went AC Milan. That was 40 M's, around 40. You didn't need, that's the same money that we were bidding for Cunha. Why not go in for them? There's actually been option. Ivan Toney was another option. Wouldn't break the bank. That's how you know this club has no ambition, bro. Because they always talk about, we don't have the money.
And Ivan likes Arsenal, don't he? He's an Arsenal fan, is he not?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he's an Arsenal fan as well. Not that it matters much, but like I say, yeah, you should have went and got a striker, and I think this is where your manager's failed. He's come out and said you don't need a striker. He's come out and said you don't need one. And Kroenke is, I've used him as the puppet that he is. And if there are any Arsenal fans that look at this and say, "Oh, this is acceptable," then that your club is finished, bro. If my club was in your position right now, I think I would be 10 times worse than you are. I would just go crazy, bro. How are you not going in? How many teams have had injuries after the window shut? Chelsea, the day the window shut, injuries. Man United, obviously we're not in any contention, any competition, but it just shows you how many teams have injuries in the second half of the season. Players just start dropping come February and March. City, on the other hand, they just went, look at how ambitious they are. Even they are not in a title competition. They're not in any competition. I mean, unless they want to win the Champions League. Look at how ambitious City are. They don't care,
Bro, even compared to West Ham, bro, they had Fulkrug. That guy was balling.
Oh
bro,
my!
Fulkrug was balling for Dortmund last season, scoring in the Champions League, bro. This guy's a better striker than every striker that we got. We got man like Chris Wood. Chris Wood is bro. This guy's better than all the strikers that we got. Mateta has been outscoring this guy, bro. Kluivert is outscoring Havertz this season so far, bro. Like, bro, you look at it, bro. Come on, bro.
How many goals has Mamouche got? Mamouche is scoring.
Bro, no quality in the market, innit? He scored a hat trick the other day, innit?
Bruh, that is crazy. That is crazy when you're deeper, bro. That is crazy. He's barely played any games, and he's come in, boom, just started firing, man. F everything else. F everything else. I think City and Villa's transactions in the January window was scary. I can't lie, bro. They were active, bro. Them man got active. Like at Villa, for example, I don't know what these man were thinking. Let me bring up their transfers. I don't know what they want to achieve, but to get in Rashford, Asensio, Garcia, Marlin, Disasi, brother, like players in every position, pretty much, trying to go and see if they can close in on that European spot this season. Do you know what I'm saying? If they can close into Chelsea, they're not far off. What is it? 5 points away they are. They're not far off at all, bro. Ambition.
Bro, Man United and Arsenal are the epitome of when the fan base don't hold the club to account. This is what you get. This is what you get. Money like Arsenal spent to be perceived like we're trying to go to win a league title. We're not trying to win no league title, bro. We just want to get Champions League football. That's what it is with this club, bro. And the fan, you said why aren't they showing ambition? What do you think Arsenal fans as a whole are gonna do if we don't win the Champions League or the Prem? Nothing. They'll say on to phase 6. That's what it's gonna be, bro. On to phase 6. You know what I'm saying? So why would the club have any incentive to go beyond if this is what the fan base are then? If the customers are if Bossman is selling me this Maggie, at £6, why is he gonna drop the price if I keep paying for it? Where is he gonna drop the price, bro? I keep paying for it. It is what it is, man. You lot, bro. I can't lie, man. I swear that Garnacho, bro, Rasmus as well, man. That acne Brock Lesnar, bro. That guy is a clown, bro.
Respect Brock Lesnar.
He's so shit, bro.
He's so. I think he's. So, I said respect Brock Lesnar, bro. Like I wouldn't even diss him like that, bro. I wouldn't even diss him like that, bro. This guy is. I saw a tweet the other day. So someone said, I think Roms, big up Roms. He said, "Is Hojlund the worst striker in the league?" And I quote tweeted him saying, "Ever," because there's an argument, bro. He might be the worst striker in the league ever, bro. Who's the worst striker in the league that we have seen, bro?
Views from the 15th for you, like views from the 15th. You know what I'm saying? You're not looking crazy right now. I can't lie, bro. I watched the game. I didn't actually think you guys played that bad. You just didn't put the ball in the back of the net, innit? So it is what it is, man. But you actually created a load of chances, man. But yeah, man, Xerxes, bro, he was balling, man. He was balling. But yeah, your team is crazy. It's crazy. Your manager just I don't get this obsession with Rasmus, bro. Like do you remember when you lot broke through Rashford? Yeah, it was desperate times. You had a bunch of injuries, and then you bust through Rashford, and then he scored against Arsenal, and that's what kicked on his career, right?
Yep.
Why don't use Bobby Martins in the same way? You don't know. You may have a baller, you may not know. Bring him on earlier, bro. It doesn't make any sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just give the youth a chance. Like, what is he? What can't he offer that Rasmus is offering to your team? I don't understand.
I don't know, bro. I really don't know. And the manager to come out and say that he doesn't think Josh is a clear 9 as well. Bro, he's just he's digging deep, bro. He's digging deep. How is he gonna come out of this? I don't know, bro. I really don't know. People are saying the worst strikers in the league, Bentner, Agbon Laho, bro. What's that Arsenal Francis Jeffers? Yeah, who has Joe for Man City as well?
I can't even lie, bro. Like a lot of these men are still better than Rasmus, bro. Even flipping what's his name?
From Maido. Remember Maido?
Shamak. Even Shamak was better than this guy, bro. Even Shamak was better than this guy, bro. You know what I mean? That guy was crazy, and that guy spent more time applying gel to his hair than actually performing on the pitch. And even he's better than him, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, Sonogo, bro. At least I saw him perform once or twice in the cup, and he was a bum. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, Rasmus is appalling, bro. He's so dead, bro.
He is so bad. His touch is bad. His turn is bad. But hey, he's a development player. He's a development player. Do you know what I'm saying? That's Garnacho is a development player, bro. Yesterday, point blank, he could have wrapped the ball around the keeper. The guy decided to send it to the stands for some reason. I don't know. Maybe his brother was in the stands and his brother wanted the ball, bro. And he sent it to his brother, bro. I don't know, bro. Because this guy is not Man United level. We've had so many players who have left Man United and done well for themselves, who we said are not Man United level, but we've drawn the line here. This is crazy. This is absurd, bro. Absolutely absurd. And I would have held my con if he turned it around and he performed and he went and did a madness, but he doesn't. He actually, bro, he shin pad dribbles.
He's shocking. I don't know what he excels at. This is the thing. You know, when people want to gas up players, I'm like, what do they excel at?
Yeah,
you know I'm saying, and what does that bring to that position? Is that,
bro? I seen a girl tweet saying, "Oh, he runs around." I said, "Bro, what are you? Do you like him because he sweats?" Like, I don't understand at this point. Do you like a player because he sweats? Like, what are we crediting? He gives his all on the pitch. So what?
Bro, the same with Garnacho, bro. Like, people say that, oh, he runs around, yeah, but so does Traore. But what does he get cussed on? His ability in the box. What's your shooting like? You know what I'm saying? What's your anticipation? How do you read the ball in the final third? What do you do? But I don't understand these guys that gas up these players that run around. There's loads of players that run around, bro. There's a reason why a 100-meter sprinter can't play football.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why Usain Bolt look like that when he plays them charity games and that, bro. He keeps running. The ball's gone, but he keeps running because that's all he can do. He just runs. Ball's gone throwing. He just keeps running, bro.
But it's like, you know them dogs at the park when you pretend to throw the ball and they still running. They ain't even see the ball. The ball's in your hand.
And you know when the ball drops, but the dog keeps running a little bit, like the brakes.
Straight into the fence.
Yeah, that's bro. This is what it is, bro. This is what it is. This is what it is, bro. No technicality. You see players who have high level tech and composure in tight areas. They will do a little fake shot and turn. It doesn't need, bro. That's not the hardest thing to do in football. That's not the best skill. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just little bits of composure and technicality in the box. And as much as I hate to say it or don't want to say it, but you know, Jaden had that. He was cold in the box. Do you know what I'm saying? In the box, he just sit man down, boom, tap it in the net. Calm. He might not be the best player in the world, might not have done anything for Man United, but just that little DNA in him. Xerxes, you know, in tight areas, come close to him, he'll just nutmeg you, get past
one of your best players, when you lot got Berbatov, bro, if you put him on FIFA right now, his speed is probably like 15, 20. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Clinical. Bro, his first touch, would just lose the defender straight away.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's in the box as well, his anticipation and the way he finished, A1. But in today's game, they wouldn't rate him. But he was an absolutely cold finisher, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Berbatov was cold at Tottenham and he was cold at Man United.
Mm.
And he didn't have no pace. Figo wasn't the fastest player I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
But look at the technicality, bro. The tech, the passing, do you know what I'm saying? The reading of the game. A lot of the legends, bro, like Pirlo as well. Remember when Pirlo was in the midfield, bro? That guy wasn't running around 100 meters, bro, but he was dictating the game. Like so
Look
many ballers, yeah. That these
Busquets was never fast. He played the game like he was playing in slow motion.
Bro, Faz, yeah. I'm gonna tell you this, yeah. When anyone that plays, yeah, Power League, yeah, the best players in Power League, they all got pot belly,
yeah,
and the black and white Adidas boots, and their pace is like 5, bro. But the touch 10-10. You know what I'm saying? The passing 10-10. And if you get the chance in the box, boom. Man just stays in the box, yeah, and just pushes you off the ball, boom, first time. Man's got a pot belly, bro. Man's pregnant with quadruplets, bro. You know what I mean? The man's still balling out. And it's them young kids, yeah, the ones that want to do the Cristiano Ronaldo with the flipping sellotape around the flipping ankles and that. Them man running around 100 meters, yeah. Them man are running out of gas, bro.
Yeah, all the Abdi shuffles.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. Like,
all the Abdi shuffles, man.
Football ain't just about running around, man.
Serious. I'm beefing my fan base now over wingbacks, man. They fell in love with Mazarawi, who's getting toasted. But he got toasted by Dej Spence, you know. Bruh. I can't tell you. Where was this guy a couple seasons ago, bro? He got twisted. And not even like mad, whatever, bro. Just easy, light turns, this, that, the other. Just quick turns, sharp turns, and just smoking him. What
about Onana, man? Keenan and Kel. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with your keeper, bro?
Brother, don't even start, bro. Bro, don't even start with him, bro. Like, that's another headache in itself, bro. That guy is another headache in itself, bro. I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say, bro. He saved the ball. I had an argument with Leah. He said it's a bad save. I said it's not the worst save. It's not the best save. The point is he saved it and it's bounced off his hand and the ball softened up and it's just gone in a direction that Maddison is in. Because really and truly, he parried it a little bit away from him, innit? A little bit away from him. And that's it. From there, Maddison just pounced. That's it. And people are saying, oh, Dalot kept him onside. If Dalot came back with the line, De Ligt keeps him onside. You know what I'm saying? That's De Ligt and Dalot keeping him onside. So it's just a agenda, a lot of agenda. But it was somewhat of a lucky goal. You know what I'm saying? We had a shot that Vicario saved, and it nearly landed at Garnacho's feet. But someone was there to clear it out. Dalot had a shot that could have landed at Hojlund's feet, and there was someone there to clear it out. It's very, very fine margins. Very, very fine margins. So
no, but it looked like he tried to strike the ball and then he just
yeah. His body positioning
was, bro. Like it's like he was in 2 minds to pass it or to shoot.
Yeah. Facts. Yep.
It was a mad one, but yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. Bruno Fernandes, amount of time I saw him losing the ball, bro. Yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Bruno losing the ball like crazy.
But that's the thing, though. Yeah, it's like, bro, like Amorim, yeah, he can't really complain, bro, because you got rid of certain players and made the squad weaker. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they might not be the most amazing players that you got rid of, but you're just making the squad weaker for no apparent reason if you're not going to be backed in January. Like I would say, if I'm not getting backed, we're not getting rid of anyone. Because it just doesn't make any sense. At least I've got those players there. I can utilize them even as an impact sub or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I got certain man there. Look at the state of your bench, bro. Look at the state of your bench against Tottenham. Come on, man. This is Man United, bro. You lot used to be the envy of the Premier League, bro. I couldn't stand you lot in the glory days. And now look at you lot. Bro. You lot are some bums, bro. Man got Garnacho, bro. I used to see you lot with Nani. I used to see you lot with Tevez. Bro, when I used to say Tevez, Rooney, man like that, bro. Berbatov and them, I was like, it's a long day, bro. It's a long day. Now everyone sees you like, it's a happy day, man. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy. What's going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy for you lot, man. And now you're sat there looking like you know what I mean? The Bangladesh Medi. You know what I mean? Hello. Ruben Amorim, hello. Can anybody help me? Hello. You can hold that. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving this. I can't lie, bro. I saw Saeed as well talking about, Is anyone on a Sky Scanner? You know what I'm saying? Anyone know?
Bro,
Oh,
I spent an hour last night shopping for holidays, bro. I'm going to Tunisia, man. I'm going far away, G. I ain't even going to a European country, bro. I ain't even, bro. I'm going Turkey, Morocco, somewhere far, bro. Somewhere
Nah, you need to go
far.
somewhere where they ain't got internet, bro. You know
Bro,
the one there?
yeah, bro, somewhere, yeah, where the Wi-Fi is only in the lobby and there's one bar.
It's only in the shopping center.
Yeah, it's one bar, bro. Like when you
So you
when you
can't
try
even see
and
the
dial
online
someone,
smoke.
it goes Kelfahal, Salaam alaikum. Like, bro, just no English, nothing, bro. I need to go far away, bro. Far away, bro. I'm so done with this. Yesterday, looking at the bench, yeah, the fact that Man United fans are begging to bring Chido on or Sekou Kone on to see if they can do something. It just sums up the club right now, innit? It sums up the club right now. And we can only go off the information we know. There's probably so much more shit happening behind the scenes that will come out if Ruben gets sacked or he walks or whatever it is, because that's what happened with Eric when he got sacked and left. Bare information started flowing out. Do you know what I'm saying? That happens all the time. So that's what's gonna happen here.
But why did your ownership do that though? Because let's be real, Faz, yeah. If they're gonna do this, they might as well just kept Ten Hag in the job and said, "Yo, Ruben, we'll get you in. We'll get you at the end of this in the summer. You can have a preseason. You can build a team that you want." Because surely they would have done their homework, saying, "Yo, Ruben would have said, listen, for me to play my football, I need X player, X player, X player. I need like at least a basis of 4 or 5 players, for example." That's now down to the club to say, "Listen, we don't have the funds for that. Can we bring you in? Can we bring you in? You know, the end of the season." But even so, yeah, they should have started the rebuild in January in the first place.
Yeah.
Because what you're gonna go and get 10 odd players in the summer? I mean, you can do that, but are you guys gonna be as proactive as you need to be in the summer? Plus, in the summer, everyone's on a rebuild thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone's looking at players. So then you may be in bidding wars for certain players. Like start the rebuild before the full rebuild. You could have got in 3-4 bodies. You know what I'm saying? Just to play like a left winger. You know what I'm saying? Go get the number 10 that you want. You know what I mean? Go and get another central midfielder that you want. Maybe go get a centre back that you want. Whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Get the spine ready at least in January. Because this is the same problem with Arsenal. Yeah, people say, "Oh yeah, but it's hard to buy in January." Well then, okay, cool. You buy in January, you pay a premium. You buy in the summer, depending on what players you get, you're gonna be in bidding wars. So what happens in bidding wars? The price goes up. So what were you talking about? There's no cheap window. So you might as well just be proactive. You got more competition for players in the summer than you might do in January.
Yeah, everybody's out to look for players. Yeah,
bro, it's like the summertime at Oxford Street, bro. Going down to the park, everyone's on moving gal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everybody's active. All the man them are active. Big up to the man them that stayed. That kept their bay during winter, man. Their man are secure. They're moving calm, no problem. Yeah, long-term investment. Man them that are waiting out for someone now. They're stressed. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we should have. But we wanted to do. We were in the market for a forward, though. North. That's the thing. We did entertain Tell. We did entertain Kolo. I just seen Kolo Muani yesterday, bro, against Inter. What a cracking game, Juve and Inter, by the way. And we did want a forward. It's just the deal wasn't right, and we didn't want to babysit anyone's player. We wanted more of a deal that suits us on a permanent basis and X, Y, and Z. And that's it. It didn't work. And Man United wasn't in the business of paying for loans. I think what's happened is we could have given Amorim one more player, but the money didn't make sense. And the player was not 100% in terms of like he 100% suits us. So the manager's like, okay, go and get me someone. But then Ineos has said, well, the money doesn't make sense. And if the player is not 100%, we're not going to throw money at it. So just work with what you have. And in the summer, we'll go and get you your Victor Gyökeres or whatever else you want in the summer. Because right now, the way Ineos are moving about in terms of everything, they are penny pinching. They really, really want to make sure this club is run as self-sufficient as they can. They cut another 200 jobs, you know what I'm saying? Ticket prices are going to go up again next season, yada, 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 all of the stuff. So they're trying to raise funds, basically. They're done.
Wait. So are they building a squad through for sporting director or for Ruben Amorim specifically?
Very good question. Very good question.
Because if they're saying, yo, we'll get you, Amorim, what you want, you should already have a plan with the sporting director building through the sport.
We're hiring someone.
This is the same issue, yeah, that I've got, yeah. This is the same issue I've got with Arsenal, because I know that we got like Edu left, yeah, but the whole reason of bringing a sporting director is because you took power away from Wenger. That was like, what's a sporting director? You know what I'm saying? What's that? You got rid of him because he dropped out of top 4. Then you went and got a sporting director. You were supposedly building a team, the club's idea through the sporting director with a manager that fits that plan. And then then Edu cuts, and then Arteta's now in charge of building the team. And it's like, bro, it don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense. You're either going to go through the route of a sporting director is going to build our team, or we're going to be buying players through managers. Now, that ain't worked for you under buying players for Mourinho. Players for flipping, do you know what I'm saying? All these managers that you had, Ole and all these man there. This is why your team looks like the way it is.
Disjointed,
Why was it, not getting a sporting director the main thing before identifying Ruben Amorim?
And then sacking Dan Ashworth as well. Yeah. And then sacking Dan Ashworth as well. They sacked Dan Ashworth. They've not replaced him. I think they're still shopping for someone. I think Wilcox is dealing with the sporting director stuff right now. They've not replaced Dan Ashworth yet, so we don't know going into the summer who we can go and get really, or who we are building. But you're 100% right that we should be building the squad based on a sporting director who builds the squad fully and proper. And doesn't matter who the manager is, because you don't get the players in specifically for the manager. That's how you end up having a disjointed squad if things go south. Like Xerxes is a good player. I think he's gonna do well. Mazraoui is a decent player. So far, he's doing well. Dorgu, I don't know, bro. I don't know. He's still very young, very, very young. I gotta see how he does. He don't impress me. Nothing yet. He's impressed me. So
how much is he on a week? Do you know his wages?
He won't be on a lot because
the fact that he's young, if he's not on a lot of money, then you know what I mean. If he's half decent, you can at least break even. How much did you buy him for?
30 million. He's on about 50 grand a week, something like that.
Yeah, see, that's fine. See that move there, that's fine, because that's not something. That's not then a player that's hard to shift. The wages are low. He's young. If he's half decent, you know what I'm saying? I thought he actually played all right. I thought it was.
Do you know how much he was on last year in Lecce?
I don't know, 5K. I don't know. You know the mad prices in Italy and Portugal.
Bro, he made the same amount as Bossman makes, probably less than what Bossman makes selling pizzas at a takeaway shop. He was on 3 racks a week, bro. 3 racks. 3.
Oh my days.
3, bro.
Yeah, so he's calm, man.
He went from 3 racks a week to 40 bands a week. Lord have mercy. Brother.
You gotta get the money gun. You know the money gun and Ace of Spades, the money gun, just making it rain.
You know how I knew, Man United wage structure is absolutely messed up. You know how I knew? When I saw Malacia, you know Tyrell Malacia? When I saw him wearing glasses. He never ever wore glasses, when he was in Feyenoord. Never. Come Man United, my man's wearing designer glasses. I took the top off. I'm dripping like hot sauce. I'm seeing him in yachts with Marcus Rashford in private jets. You know how much he's on? About 8, was he? 80? Something like that?
That's mad.
Yeah, 80, something like that. Is he not on? That's crazy, mad. Bro. It is crazy.
No, but like Dorgu is not really the player that you can really. Yeah, I mean, I thought like he wasn't too bad against Spurs, and he's young. The wages are low. You'll be able to at least break even with that one. If it doesn't sit,
like Malacia, you'll break even.
You'll break even with that one, but But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know what the direction is. I don't understand how the manager's not aware of the financial situation, especially if he's going to be so picky with what players that he wants. And I don't understand how the club want him to thrive when they know the state of the team. Yes, Ten Hag wasn't the best. We know that. But look at the state of your team. You have to be honest as well and look at the team and say, yo, you know what I mean? One thing, yeah, that this club did do, this is why, yeah, I don't hold back for the smoke for Arteta, is he was backed. Man can never say Arteta wasn't backed. Man won the war against Ozil. Man won the war against Aubameyang. Yeah, I'm saying. Man rebuilt the team that he went and bought Kai Havertz. I think he's like our fourth or third highest signing in the club's history. Man broke the transfer record to go and get Declan Rice. Man was getting, bro, most of our players are out on loan. These are players that Arteta brought into the club, bro. Man rebuilt the whole team to what he wanted.
Whatever, keepers, yeah.
Bro, we had Reece Nelson, yeah. He allowed him to run down his contract, yeah. This guy was on like not much money in it. His contract runs out. Arteta re-signs him on 100k a week, bro. Man gave him the bag. Nketiah as well, another one, yeah. Let him run down his contract, then put him on 100k a week, bro. Like, man can't say that Arteta hasn't been back, bro. That's how you listen. Whether I don't like Arteta in it, but I can't say that the board has not backed his vision in it. If you're gonna back
their vision and used him as a method of delivery, sure.
They shouldn't have backed him that way, in my opinion. But at least they have gone all out for this manager, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I wouldn't have done it, but they did go all out. What they did, like for Ruben Amorim, if they really wanted him and they really rate him like that, you should have at least gave him 3-4 players, man. Do your best to move on certain players that need to be moved on.
Sometimes you can't bring a manager in. Yeah.
Because I heard that you lot were trying to hold up for like big money for Garnacho, yeah? Sometimes you just got to say, yo, we get the money that we can. If it's a little 45 M's or whatever, cool. It is what it is. The player ain't all that anyway. Let's just take the money and use it on a player that actually has a future and can actually progress the team forward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Ruben Amorim isn't to blame for the situation at Man United, but sometimes, you got to just say, listen, the club has to take the L, innit? They got to hold that. But it's, we're going to use that money to fund a player that actually can help us play to Ruben's style, since this is the manager we want to back. Like, I think it's a bit cowardly to just be like, oh, well, we can't get the 75 M's or 80 M's for Garnacho. We're not selling him. Bro, let's be real. He's not worth that.
They value him differently in the market. That's the thing. They value him differently. That's where the problem comes in. They think he's better than what he is. And that's the problem. That's the biggest problem of it all. That's where we're really, getting shagged and flogged. They think he's going to be ending up worth 60, 70 M's come summer, but he ain't, bro.
But we did this with Nketiah, bro. We didn't want to sell him because, we try to value him high. In the end, we got the same value that they were bidding for 2-3 years ago. You know what I mean? 30 M's or whatever, because that's what he's worth. Crystal Palace holding bench. That's what he is.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. These man, bro. I don't get it, bro. Like these man, like when you go on Auto Trader and then, man, you can see the car looks pimped up. You know what I'm saying? Then you start going through the history, the service history, leaky engine. the turbo's blown out. You know what I mean? And you're like, raw, like you really tried to sell me this. You know what I mean?
Serious.
It barely passed the last MOT in that.
Yeah, bro. Bare advisories, but don't worry, they're just advisories, innit? Take the advice or don't take the advice is up to you. It's a bad squad, but it's nowhere near as bad as 15 plates. It's on the manager. I can't blame the players. But players get blamed all the time for mistakes that they make during the game, all the time. We signed Wilcox as a tech director to decide the footballing direction of the club. The manager was supposed to bring in needs to be able to implement what the club wants with the club, but we still don't have a sporting director. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't, innit? And who was it? Was it Mourinho who said he was doing so many jobs in Manchester United? I just find it weird how a Portuguese manager who's doing well in the Portuguese league comes Man United and makes novice mistakes or novice decisions. Not even mistakes, but novice decisions, like not making a sub in 90 minutes, like not rotating the players, or using a senior player like Casemiro in a cup game that you're winning, or you should be winning anyways. instead giving him 30 seconds. Like, is he going to be happy? Is Casemiro going to be happy with 30 seconds? But come on, like common sense in football, innit? How is he come from that, from Portuguese league to here, and just started making these weird decisions in the Premier League? You can have stubbornness, but you also have to adapt. It's like saying when you apply for a job, oh, I'm very good when I work alone. I don't want to work with anyone else. Wait, what? Like, you know you're gonna have to work with people. It's good that you can work alone, but you also have to work with people. No, fuck everyone else. I don't like anyone. I'm an introvert. Email me my work. I will email it back to you. That's it. What? Like, bro, they don't work like that. You have to have flexibility while still having your fundamental, which is your formation and playing out from the back and yada yada yada. So this is where he's going wrong, and he's got to learn. The fact is, he's got to learn as soon as possible. And if he doesn't get through to a final this season, even if he gets into a final, he shouldn't be loved like he is, because we learned from Eric. I really got to use what I learned from Eric Ten Hag, which is do not love a manager that wins you trophies, cup competitions, because it doesn't show growth. But then I'm doing the same mistake. Do you know what I'm saying? It's weird. It's like I'm behaving like a girl. You know, girl who like bad boys, knowing that they're gonna fuck you over, but you still do the same fucking mistake. That's what I'm doing right now. I learned from Eric, but I'm still saying, no, let's hold on to Ruben. I look at little things. He's played Bruno in the 8. Man United fans have cried for years. Bruno can only play the 8. Play him in the 8. He's a 8. He's not a 10. He's never been a 10. My manager done it. Took him long, but he got there. Kobe's a 10. Kobe's a 10. Play him in the 10. My manager done it. Took him long, but he done it. Zex is a 9.5. He's an ounce. He's half an ounce. I don't know, bro. He's a bat. He's this. He's that. He's a quarter. Cool. He's played him in a 10. Hand is forced to whatever. He's played him. Give Binder a game. Binder has a stinker. Next game gives him a run out. Amazing. Redeems himself. Harry Maguire plays good in the back three. Play Harry. Play Harry. Here you go. Here's your Harry Maguire, man. You lot asked for it. Here you go. So he's doing the things that we have asked for in a lot of things. Get rid of Marcus. Don't care. You know, banish him. Banished him. See you later. Don't care, man. Anthony, the guy, he falls over while he does step overs, bro. What? Falling over while you're doing step overs. What the fuck, man? Have you got 2 left feet or what? Do you need them injections UNICEF gave Messi or something? I don't know. Do you need, bro? Falling over, or send him. He's the worst signing in Man United history. Worst signing. So much money we paid for him. He can't do anything. Fidget spinner, one foot, can't cross with his right foot. Blah, blah, blah. All right, send him. See you later. Now, why have you sent them? We could have used them. If you stayed with a girl that cheats on you, you could still shag, innit? But that doesn't mean she's the one for you. Do you know what I'm saying? So are you staying in the relationship for the sake of just having sex? She don't cook, she don't clean, she don't look after you. But you know what I'm saying? So if my manager's done things that we have asked him to do. He's failing in some aspects. Rasmus Hojlund, I don't know why he's believing in this guy, bro. This is where he's gonna fall. You know, this is where he's gonna end up getting himself in trouble, bro. This is really, really where he's gonna. And Anthony, bro, people can't tell me Anthony's performing, bro. Anthony's performance, they just clip up the goals, innit? That's what they do. They clip up the goals. The rest of the performance, they don't matter. It's just goals. His goals are okay, but bro, his performances are shit. Shit. Who decides man of the match in La Liga? How is it decided? Is it the fans that decide man of the match in La Liga or some shit? I don't know. I heard it once, but I don't know. But it's bookie, bro. My man played so dusty, yeah, and got man of the match. Fans decided. There you go, then, man. Fans decide. Yeah, I knew the fans decide. Someone told me the fans decided. So that should tell you, bro. That should tell you. But listen, big up to North for coming on, man. I appreciate you. As always.
Apologies for the lateness, man.
Nah,
Apologies.
it's okay, man. It's okay. It's just a little bit of miscommunication happens. Your next game before I let you go against West Ham, nice and easy, right?
We'll see in it. Man said nice and easy, you know. It's supposed to be nice and easy against Everton. We dropped points. Yeah, I mean, bro, so many games we were supposed to get the 3 points. We dropped points. So I ain't gonna say nice and easy at all, bro. And that even if we had a full squad, I'd still say it's not nice and easy, man. It just is what it is, bro. Like for me, Arteta has to win a major honor this season, or I want him sacked. Simple as that. I don't want to hear no excuses. No excuses at all. You're a manager, manage. You built your team. Now you can win with it. That's it now. I ain't got no time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no time, bro. So he has to win a major honor, bro. Do I believe he's going to? You already know I don't. But listen, I'm always open to be proven wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'll hold my hands up and say I'm wrong. If Arteta wins me a major honor, which I don't believe he will, if he does, I will apologize for everything I said about him.
No, that's fine because it's new data. That's fine.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I'll be like, cool. I didn't believe that you could do it. You did it longer than I expected you to do it. I just felt like you didn't deserve 5 years. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? If you do it, then cool. I apologize. Up until then, I'm sorry. Like, you got to go, man. Like, I've had enough of this, man. I've had enough of this. We should have been capitalizing on Man United's demise. Chelsea not winning a league title for a while as well.
Man City's downfall, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Liverpool as well. So, like, the fact that, you know what I mean, they're supposed to be in a rebuild and then Man City fall off this season, we should have been the one to capitalize. I'm just not hearing it, bro. Like, for me, being 8 points ahead in the league 2 seasons ago and not winning the league, sackable offense straight away. Sackable, bro. Sackable offense. I don't care. You know, but I don't know, man. These days, having standards and wanting the best for your club is viewed as negative, innit? So I don't know. Maybe I should start praying for their demise. Maybe that'll make me a positive fan. You know what I mean? I don't know. No.
We'll circle back. What have you got coming up, man, this week?
Yeah, man. Tomorrow, you know what I mean? We'll be putting up we're doing the show, seeing what these Arsenal fans are saying about Mikel Moreno. I know they're getting very excited, extremely excited. So we have to go through that. We have to cook. And yeah, man. Some more news as well on lunchtime stream. So yeah, man, big up to everyone that's locked in, man. And yeah, man, love for having me on the show.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe to North's channel. We're gonna be live on North's channel one of these days during the week as well. So look out for that. I'm gonna be live on his channel. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to his channel, get his subs up, make sure you like the video as well. North, big up to you, man. I'll let you go as I wrap up the show. Yeah, love, bro. Take it.
Love, bro. Love.
Yeah, man. So listen, it's tough times, man. It's tough times, and just hang, bro. You know when the tough gets going, yeah. I like this intimacy between me and you. Let me start off by saying, I'm gonna start doing this after every show. Like, I'm not gonna wrap up the show when the guest leaves because I like this intimacy between me and you. Like, I'm talking to you. When the going gets tough and your knees are aching, you have to ignore the pain in your knees. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I didn't feel this with Eric, I didn't feel this feelings that I'm having with Eric that I have for Ruben. I feel like there are things that we have asked for Ruben and he has done. Do you know what I mean? You asked and he did. So we're at a situation now, we're at a crossroad. Maybe actually this is better if you're listening, if I turn my camera off so you can just hear my voice. I think that adds to the mood. I don't know. Rances said one more loss and he's done. Sack him in the summer. There's no point sacking him now anyways. I am doing, and I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I am going to accept that I am being a hypocrite. I don't even know what that means, but what that means is I am being like an Eric Ten Hag fan, like Eric Ten Hag fans were. Cup competition. If he wins, he can stay. Same thing in the third season. They said cup competition. If Eric Ten Hag can win a cup competition this year, keep him. If he wins the FA Cup last season like he did, keep him. Which he did, they kept him. I'm struggling to find the balance. The only things I'm hanging on to is Ineos were in the market to get a forward, and they didn't have the ambition in themselves to give that 10 million, to give that 5, 10, 15 million to go and pay for a loan signing, to go and babysit someone's player just to have some addition, like João Felix. I think he would have been really good for us. I don't know if he would have been good, but it would have been helpful. I think that's where I look at it. And like, you got in a manager middle of the season, you got him out of that club where he was doing just fine. He wanted to stay. You got him out one way or another. And he said, right, go on then, let's have it a go. And you didn't give him a little bit more support. And maybe he has, and sure, he's made some novice mistakes and some novice decisions and some decisions that he probably regrets. And that's his life, such his life. You let players go. But then on the other hand, you say these players needed to go anyways, and these players wouldn't have been any addition. So now I hear it when people say, Cook, you said you can, or you thought you can. So Cook, man, because soon as Amorim left Sporting, bro, Sporting absolutely derailed. We took him from Sporting derail, and we brought him here for us to derail. It's a derailing. Everybody shagging everyone. It's a mess. You know what I'm saying? It's a mess. So I honestly, chat, I find it so confusing how he has got to this situation. Find it absurd almost. Something doesn't add up. Part of me is defending him, and I'm being honest with you lot here on this chat. And you lot, some of you lot watch me on this show. Some of you guys watch me on Rances, watch me on Sides. I am being honest with you. I am trying to defend him because I just look at the grand scheme of things. Is he didn't get the full support, or a little bit more support. Nobody gets all the support, but a little bit more support, and he had to bite the bullet this season with some of these players. He had to. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd rather develop Obi than waste money on Tel. That's a very good comment. I can get behind this comment. I can get behind you. I will get behind you. I don't think Chelsea would loan us Felix. They have to. They owe me. They owe you. Yeah, they owe you. Casemiro wants to stay. I don't see why he wouldn't. He's earning big bread. Unless Saudi come calling and offer him the big bread. I think he likes Manchester life. I see pictures of him and I see him out and about. I see his, is it his brother? Or is some family member? I see them around Cheshire all the time, driving that Rolls Royce, Cullinan. He's enjoying life. Do you know what I'm saying? This manager came in looking all gangster, feeling all gangster, the boss with the sauce. Now it's gone tits up. The sauce looking outdated. Madrid managers after 4 games. That's how they kept their standards up. They don't allow mediocrity and hold the managers for too long. See what they can do. Yeah. I hear it, bro. Chop and change. But can we spend that sort of money on chopping and changing? I would, I don't think I've got long left in me. He's really got to turn it around, bro. I'm struggling. Cup game, bro. Cup game. Yeah, cup game. Let's see. Cup game, bro. That's all I can say. Also, big up to everyone who's a member on the channel, who donates, who super chats. Really, really appreciate you. Cooking with Faz and some other content. I am trying to cook it up, but I want to give you guys the best content that I can give you. I don't want to put out any mediocre content or poor quality content, basically. So I'm investing a lot in the channel with equipment. So your donations go a long, long way. Your efforts, your help and support to the channel go a long, long way. Right now, I'm saving up to buy a camera so I can film in the gym. I've got 24-hour access to a 24-hour gym. So I want to make gym content. I'm starting training next week. So I need to save up for this camera. I need to save up for a mic. These things are expensive. Do you get what I'm saying? So trying to save up, trying to invest. So yeah, listen, I appreciate all of you for your memberships, for your donations and whatever. Like I say, thank you. And it's not going unnoticed. I just need to keep this ship floating. And I've got listen, trust me, I've got mad ideas. Obviously, very open and honest with you guys. Things need investing in, not just equipment. You then have editors. You know, I employ 2 people from this little channel. So whatever this channel makes, I have to use that and more to pay these 2 guys that I have to pay to help me with the content, the thumbnails, the editing. You know what I'm saying? I could do it, but I can't do everything. I'd rather employ someone who's also feeding their families or you know, making something out of this. So goes a long way. Do you know what I'm saying? Goes a long way. I really appreciate you. But right now I've got to save for this camera because I don't want to give you guys dusty content. Like I'm not a perfectionist, but I like things how I like things. Do you know what I'm saying? You're the consumer. Your time is more valuable than anything. So that little time, 10 minutes of time that you spend watching the shows, it has to be good. So that's why it's taking time. That is the simple reason why it's taking time. I've got some mad ideas. I've got things lined up, but I need to get this camera and I need to get this mic. Then I can really churn out some content. Do you get what I'm saying? So I appreciate all of you, man, for the donations and whatever that you do for the channel. I really, really do. So I thought I'd take this time to tell you guys as well. Big up to everyone. I appreciate you. If you want to see the hair and the hairline, it's all on TikTok, man. You can see it. It's on TikTok. You can go and see it. But I will give you a little glimpse today because you guys have been asking for it. It's been growing well, you know. It's been growing well. Do you know what I'm saying? That like it doesn't even look like I've had transplant. It's been growing well. So if you I've got a lot of messages of mandem that want to get their corners done. Do you know what I'm saying? Their left wing, their right wing done, and if you want to get it done. Get it done. And I'm the prime example, bro. I never thought it would look like this, and I'm excited for the journey. So this is how it looks so far.